Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. I have very unfortunately had a lot going on in my life recently and have not been focusing on YouTube at all. But I've had some people asking me if I was going to come back to YouTube, and I really wanted to. Obviously, I never ever intended on like stopping YouTube. It's just been life being very hectic. Meaning I didn't have the energy or the time to film and focus on it. But I thought today I would do a very requested video that I have not done for a while and definitely have some updates in terms of, which is an updated tattoo tour. I had not had new tattoos since last February. Me and my partner went to go and get some tattoos together, and I didn't have any new tattoos from then until January this year, which is insane for me, as anyone will know, because I'm constantly getting tattoos. But as everyone also knows, tattoos are expensive, and I have not had the money until recently to go and get some more. But I recently got some pretty cool new tattoos and thought this is probably a good time to film a tattoo tour, update you on all of the new ones I've got. I can't actually remember the last time I filmed one of these, but it's definitely been a while. Definitely got a lot to update on. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Not in any way gonna try and do this in order of when I got them, because I definitely do not know that. Couldn't work out if I tried, would definitely get it all mixed up. So I'm just gonna go in whatever order feels right. So I'm gonna start on my left arm. I have quite a lot of tattoos on this arm. I'm gonna take my bracelets off so I can show you properly. Take my rings off as well for my finger tattoos. Starting on my left hand. I'm not gonna go into like crazy detail on all of these because it would just take forever, but if there's any with like really significant meaning, then I will share that. So starting on my left hand, this is mostly stick and pokes, mostly ones I've done myself. I have got a 4 on my thumb because 4 has always been my favourite number, my lucky number. So I've got that there on my thumb. I've got 222 on my hand, which is a matching tattoo with my fiance. 222 was like our special angel number, so we stick and poked it together. I stick and poked it on both of us. Also, a lot of these I will have shown in my last ones, just because a lot of these are old tattoos, but if we're going in for a tattoo tour, we're going to do all of them. Next one I've got is the Om symbol on my hand. Again, self-tattooed this. Pretty sure I did it with my friend's tattoo gun, this one, hence why it's a bit darker. I've then got a moon on my hand. Did not do this one myself. This one was done by someone called Poppy. I've only ever been to 3 different tattoo artists. I will link them all down below. 2 of them, unfortunately, do not live in the UK anymore. Mo lives in Mexico and Poppy travels around all the time, so she still does some guest slots in the UK, but not always around. And the other one is Beth, who is based in Brighton mostly. She's also doing some guest spots in other areas, but she is absolutely amazing. She's the person I mainly go to now because obviously my other 2 artists aren't really around anymore. But yeah, this one was done by Poppy. Don't really have much to say about that one, I just love the moon. I've then got this little spiritual symbol, which actually is about financial abundance and money, kind of attracting money, financial abundance into your life. So I've got that on my finger. I've got a little equal sign on the side, which is such an old tattoo. I did this so long ago, but that was standing for equality. I've then got this little swirly symbol, which I'm going to be so honest, I cannot remember what it means. Some of these really aren't that significant. I've kind of covered this hand in like spiritual symbols, but that one I really cannot remember what it means. Sure someone will know. I really like it anyway. I've then got the goddess symbol at the top of this finger, an ankh, because Egypt, special place in my heart, and then a little wavy, non-meaning tattoo. Just a little trippy block. I've got the female symbol on the side of my finger. I've then got a love heart. This was my first ever finger tattoo on my ring finger. And I've got my fiancée Hayley's initial on my engagement finger too, with my now engagement ring. Moving on to my arm, the very famous 3 lines I did when I was 14. Absolutely no meaning to this at all. I tried to make up that it had meaning, it really didn't. I just thought it looked cool. It was my first ever tattoo, first ever stick and poke, literally what blew this channel up. So I guess that's the significance of it to me now, is the fact it like blew my YouTube up and obviously brought together this community. I've then got Little Moon in my fiance's handwriting. That was actually traced off of her handwriting. I did it myself, so it's a little bit messy, but it is in her handwriting. Little Moon is a nickname that she gave to me. I've got Sugar on the side of my arm, which is for my dad. Again, very old stick and poke that I did. He used to call me Sugar, hence why I've got it there. I've then got a beetle. Again, didn't really have much meaning. This was off of Mo's flash sheet when I went to go and get some other tattoos, so I just kind of got it as a like last minute bonus because I liked it. Fun story, we actually had to cut the bottom of the legs off a little bit because it just didn't fit with the snake, so we had to make it like fit into that specific spot. It kind of looks really crooked, but it's just where I'm twisting my arm. It doesn't look straight at all, but it's technically like straight down onto my hand. I don't know how to like show you. There we go. But yeah, one funny kind of memory, I guess, that I do link to this tattoo that kind of came about after I got it was when me and my friend went to Green Man Festival in 2022. We had beetles in our tent and one crawled on my face in the night and scared the living shit out of me. So it does make me think of that, because I absolutely hate beetles, fun fact, but I actually loved the tattoo. I love how they look as tattoos. I think they're really pretty bugs. They just freak me the fuck out, especially after that. But yeah, kind of a little funny story for that one. I've then got the Scorpio symbol, because I'm a Scorpio, and I've got a snake up my arm, which was again one of my first tattoos. Snakes obviously symbolise kind of shedding your skin, rebirth, which very much was where I was at in my life when I got that, so I like that little symbol there. Then got a little eye that me and my fiance did. I think she helped me out with this one, either drawing it on or tattooing it. Again, just thought it looked cool, no real meaning. I've got a symbol that me and one of my old best friends had matching as well. It's a sigil that we created. This one again was a stick and poke. I was actually quite proud of this one, to be fair. It's not that great looking back, but it's a little dagger with like moth wings. Still pretty cool. I've then got this very important, significant tattoo here. This is a self-harm cover-up. It's a little kind of woman holding her body, kind of to me signified like self-care, with flowers growing out of the top of her head, and it's got little peep lyrics underneath. All of the stars have a reason, because that song Star Shopping was really significant to me throughout a lot of that time in my life. Then one of my favourite tattoos on my arms, I've got a Strength Tarot card which Mo did. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. Just one of my absolute favourite tattoos, and really cool as well. We kind of incorporated, because I had a little mole there, we managed to somehow place the stencil perfectly so that the mole looks like it's part of her earring. I just really like how that's incorporated. And yeah, just love the tattoo. Generally, one of my favourites. Obviously signifies strength. I'm very into tarot, I'm very spiritual. A lot of my tattoos are based around nature, spirituality, things like that. So then got a little sunshine. I did this just because sunshine makes me so happy. I did this on a sunny day. I remember it vividly. So yeah, that's just a cute little symbol. And then these two, really no meaning at all. I've got a little angel cat, obviously love cats. Tattooed that on myself from my friend's tattoo gun. I'm actually pretty proud of how well it came out, considering that I was high when I did it. This was a very long time ago. And I've got a little dancing mushroom smoking. Did it at the exact same time as that one. We were just having, actually, if I remember rightly, I think we were having like a tattoo marathon. We were just seeing like how many we could do in one night. I don't know, but I actually don't mind either of those tattoos. I don't regret any of my tattoos. There's none that I like really hate. I think they all hold memories. Another little spiritual symbol. Again, cannot remember the name of this. I believe it starts with a T. I will put the name on screen if I can find it. I've then got the goddess symbol, which I've also got on my necklace. Just really liked that there as well. This was my first like professional tattoo done by someone else. It is lavender and roses, both significant flowers to me. Lavender represents my nan, roses represent my mum and dad. It was their wedding flower. Then got two little fishies. Again, a significant symbol. I cannot remember what they mean. I'm actually so bad with things like that. Like, I've got these on my body permanently. Couldn't tell you what they mean. Then I've got a quote here that says, "Everything happens for a reason." Speaks for itself. I believe everything happens for a reason. Cause and effect. Spiritual beliefs. Just everything. Everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidences in life. There's no accidents. I've then got the Native American healing hand on my bicep, I guess you could say. And then turning to the back, I've got a little bumblebee. No real significance again. I mean, bees were my symbol for Biddle when I was younger, so I guess there's that. I always wanted to get a bee tattoo, so I'm very happy I got it. And then I've got a little dragonfly underneath, which is so cute. Top one was done by Poppy, bottom one was done by Mo. That is, I believe, everything on that side of my arm. So moving over to my right arm, my left arm very much is covered in like little miniature tattoos, stick and pokes, things like that, which looking back probably would have just kind of stuck to getting bigger pieces and using the little gaps to fill in with smaller things, because like that space, for instance, could have been like an actual tattoo. It is what it is. Again, as I said, I don't regret any of my tattoos. I don't feel shit about any of my tattoos, and I do think they look cool. They all go together. But this side I've kind of gone for more of like a theme of getting like bigger tattoos. So starting on my hand, I've got the little lesbian symbol at the top, obviously, speaks for itself, I'm gay. I've then got the sun, matching the little moon on the other side. I've got the sun down my hand. I've got this bit of the design, which was actually done by Poppy. So the rest of this design, in fact, this whole arm was done by Beth, my new tattoo artist. But this one little bit was done by Poppy, and I wanted to extend on from it. So we added, obviously going up to my hand, And then moving further up, so we've got like a little dove, tree of life, and then just some little symbols and stuff. I took some inspiration from a Pinterest post for this one just because I really liked how it looked. Someone else had a very similar tattoo to this on there. We obviously changed it up, added our own little spin to it, but I just really like how it looks. It looks really dainty and delicate. A lot of it is just kind of random detailing, but I just love it. It's very decorative. I've got this little jigsaw piece which I did on myself. It was to do with like feeling like I didn't fit in, and this one as well. Got a little music note. Obviously again, speaks for itself. I'm a musician, music gets me through everything. Music is my life and soul, so obviously I had to have a little music note in there. Moving up, this is one of my newest tattoos, my cat Jasper, who is currently asleep right in front of me, bless his little heart. He's just got me through absolutely everything. He is the best cat I've ever had in my life. He's literally my heart and soul, my best friend. It's one of those things that I know, like, I will definitely have more cats in the future and everything, and I'll love them, of course I will, but he's just had the most significant impact on my life that I think probably any cat I'll ever have. He's just my best friend in the whole world. And he's got me through so many rough times. He's been with me for 6 years. I've had him since the day he was born. He was born into our household, so he's just very, very special to me. So I got a tattoo of him. Absolutely love it. Just always knew I wanted a tattoo of him. Always knew I wanted to have him with me all the time. And then moving on to my shoulder, I have got this nice little spiritual woman. The design was taken from inspiration from one of Poppy's designs. But obviously where she is no longer in the UK, so I couldn't like go and get the specific design that I saw of hers that I liked. Me and Beth put a little twist on it and added some different things in and stuff, made it a new design, but took inspiration from that design because that was kind of perfect for where I wanted it. So that's that one. Again, one of my favourites. I just really love it. Also one of my biggest, most detailed pieces as well. So that is both of my arms and my hands. So moving on to my neck tattoo, I've got this little butterfly. It's got little moons in the wings, and then I've got olive branches going up around the side of my neck, both sides. Knew I wanted a neck tattoo, didn't know what, decided to get it quite impulsively. Really happy with my decision, really like it. But yeah, so that's a nice little butterfly on my neck. That was done by Mo. And then moving on to my collarbones, there we go. I'm gonna take like proper up close videos so you'll see them all properly, but I just want to show them in the video as well. These are probably one of my top favourite tattoos that I have, just where I wanted them for so long. This was one of my most like planned out tattoos. I was so excited to get them when I finally did. I've got little fern leaves along my collarbones. I just think the placement of them is so pretty. I absolutely love fern leaves. Just think they're so beautiful. They've got no real significance in terms of like what leaves they are or the placement of them or anything, but I just love them so much. They make me feel so like ethereal. Just love them. Then moving on to my sternum. Got this the same day. Well, I actually got my collarbones, my ribs and my sternum all in the same day, all from Mo. My sternum piece is the enlightenment symbol and a little lotus flower underneath. Just thought that would fit really nicely there. Again, going into that spiritual kind of theme. Obviously both have very significant meanings. Just really liked that. For my kind of body tattoos, I've gone very symmetrical. Like everything is very much in symmetry. So we've got the matching fern leaves, and then we've got on my ribs matching scorpions, because I'm a Scorpio, had to be done. Then moving on to my stomach, which is my newest tattoos. Got them the same time as my little Jasper tattoo. I've got the word ethereal on my tummy. I really like the word tattoos that people get here, so I thought, gotta get one myself, just really love the look of them. I actually was planning to fill this in to be like fully block black. Well, I didn't go in with that intention. I kind of went in just thinking, see how we feel, see what we think on the day. Ended up not doing that because, oh my God, I am fine with tattoo pain. Obviously, had so many tattoos. My stomach tattoo was unbearable. It was so painful. I've never had a tattoo that's like hurt like that. I had to take so many like breaks and breathers in between the different lines. Just another level of pain. So yeah, we just ended up leaving it as it was without being filled in, but I actually really like how that looks. I think it looks quite dainty. So yeah, I've got ethereal there. That is mainly because I've been called ethereal a lot and I just love that compliment. That is honestly one of my favourite compliments to receive. And I love the word as well. It's such a pretty word to get tattooed. So I felt like that was quite fitting, and still kind of goes into that spiritual theme as well. Just goes into everything else. And then on the sides of my stomach, I have got these little leaves and branches again. Can you tell I like leaves and branches? Got the olive leaves, fern leaves, and then the leaves across my stomach. I am thinking about potentially, if I can bear it, extending these at some point, maybe going round further and down a little bit lower, but I actually really like them as they are, so there's no kind of rush for that. I might not end up even doing it. But yeah, again, going symmetrical, they go into the curves on my waist. Really like them. And then I've got a back tattoo. That's gonna be impossible to show on here, so I'm just gonna explain the last few because I've got trousers on and my back is not gonna be easy to show, which is the last places for the tattoos. So on my back, I've got the chakras going down my spine. Got that done with Poppy long time ago. Just absolutely love it. The chakras are obviously the spiritual points on your body, the different energy centers kind of thing. On my legs, I've got a fucking Playboy symbol on my left leg. That was, again, manic decision with my friend's tattoo gun. Just I don't even know. I have no explanation for it. I have got Moon Child above my knees, which again, I did myself. I stick and poked them. So I've got Moon on one leg, Child on the other, as I am Child of the Moon. Nefertiri, which I stick and poked. Very proud of that one. I actually think it's the best stick and poke I've ever done. That's on my left leg as well. And then on my foot, I've got the word art, like on my ankle, and then a little triangle symbol. Again, no meaning. On my foot. They're both quite old tattoos. I think that is everything. Last time I counted, if you're counting like the chakras as like individual tattoos and stuff, because they are all separate, I've got over 60 tattoos. Which is insane. In terms of pain, I found pain for tattoos fairly bearable, always have. Stomach, definitely the most painful, sternum being next to that. Easiest placement I've had is probably just anything on my arms, kind of like this area. I find kind of getting close to like the crease of your arm tends to hurt. So even like with this one, which isn't even like proper close to the crease, like the crease is there, even that I could kind of like feel it in the crease. It sounds gross, but if you've had a tattoo there, you'll know what I mean. So yeah, I find kind of anything, I don't know, I feel like tattooing over bones is quite kind of cringy because you can feel it like vibrating on your bones a little bit. But I definitely think, I would say like easiest placements probably are just random spots on your arm. Actually, probably like top of your arm up here. I'd say that's probably easiest. These ones, I don't remember hurting too much. Also, neck wasn't as bad as everyone expects it to be. Obviously wasn't comfortable, kind of feels like there's needles in your throat, but it's definitely not as bad as people think. I really would say generally for tattoo pain, it's very bearable other than stomach and sternum. Don't bother with those anytime soon if you're new to tattoos. And also ribs are very sensitive as well. Anything in this area, just avoid. My next plans for tattoos, I'm getting a self-harm cover-up, my main self-harm cover-up on my thigh. I've got the plan for that, but I will keep it to myself for now because I don't know when I'm going to get it. But whenever it is, I cannot wait. But yeah, that is all of my tattoos as far as I'm aware, unless I've missed any out. If I have, then I'll insert them into the video when I remember. Definitely not done yet. Definitely still intend to get more. Got plenty more room on my arms, definitely room on my legs for a few. So yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below what else you'd like to see. I will definitely be getting more into YouTube again, posting more when I can. So let me know any ideas that you have for content. And yeah, other than that, I will see you next time. Goodbye.